What's going on, YouTube? Badou Jack versus James DeGale. Man, this fight ended up in a draw. It ended up in a draw, man. I just watched it last night, man. I was just chilling. I was like, let me watch this fight. Some guy kind of like ruined it for me, man. You know, I was at a meeting. We got to talking boxing and stuff like that, man. And he was telling me about the fight, and it pretty much went down like I thought, I thought it, would go down, man. He was just telling me that, James Gale was pretty much in control of the fight. James still got an early knockdown, and it ended up, Badou Jack ended up coming back, knocked down James DeGale, and James DeGale spit out his mouthpiece, lost a point, and all this other stuff, man. And then, the circumstances leading up to that is pretty much what I thought, man. That James DeGale would be probably leaning up on the rope sometimes, and Badou Jack would be going to that body, you know what I'm saying? Dude's the Ripper, Jack the Ripper. And, he was doing his thing, man, with those straight punches and stuff like that. Those high guard, straight punches, going to the body. I mean, just by looking at it, I mean, you could obviously say that Badou Jack, won that fight, especially how he came on late and stuff like that, man. He knocked out James DeGale's tooth and every darn thing. He busted James DeGale up, boy. But I can see how people, can see how James DeGale won the fight. Because you know what, guys? You know what? We have to look at it like this, man. Once a guy gets knocked down early in the fight, like the first or second round, when he gets like knocked down, not only can you score that round for him, but you can almost score like the next two rounds automatically for the dude who got the knockdown. Cause if you ever notice, like this a pattern with these judges, like that knockdown sticks in their head. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to change somebody's opinion. Like, who's the favorite guy or who's the dominant guy, and you need like you need at least 2 or 3 extra rounds to change someone's opinion, because you want to give everybody's got like a favorite or something like that, and you trying to, if you have a skeptic, judging the fight, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you facing the hometown guy. They say the hometown guy automatically gets like 2 points, and everybody knows the hometown guy is the favorite. You got to do something spectacular. You got to get a knockdown. You got to dog walk this dude, drag this dude through the river to convince the judges or anybody else in the crowd that you're the dominant fighter and stuff like that. Like, you're the best. You're the one that's winning the rounds. You're controlling everything. Everything you're doing is more effective than this other dude. And that's pretty much what happened with that knockdown in the first round. That gave not only James DeGale like 2 points to play around with, that pretty much gave him like the first half of the fight, And then he has good movement. He's making Badou Jack miss, and when Badou Jack does get off on something, James DeGale has good combinations himself. So outside of that, man, it looked like James DeGale was pretty much in control of the fight. Steve Fallher had James DeGale winning by 3 points. And I think that was like maybe the 9th or the 10th round, going into like the 9th or the 10th round. And James DeGale pretty much threw away those points, because I didn't see the mouthpiece, him getting a point taken away for the mouthpiece, man, on a video feed I saw, man. But my guy, at my other job, man, he was saying like, man, James DeGale got a point taken away because he kept spitting out that mouthpiece. I saw that he kept spitting out the mouthpiece, but I didn't see the judge take a point away. I guess that was cut in the video feed I saw, man. So anyway, he gave away 3 points, man, with the knockdown. Badou Jack kept following up with combination punches as James DeGale was like trying to spin out and stuff like that. and stepping back, and Badou Jack got him, man. I think it was that left hook on the top of the temple, but then it looked like he finished him off with the right hook as James DeGale was spinning out after throwing one of his punches, whatever. And that was it, man. And James DeGale, he a soldier, man. He's a soldier. He's a soldier because Badou Jack went all out trying to knock him out, and then he had James DeGale trying to finish off Badou Jack at the end, man. It was really good stuff, man. The old boy lost a tooth also. Man, that was a good fight, man. That was a good fight. Now, so congratulations to Floyd Mayweather, man. Congratulations to Floyd, man. And saying that what I did like, this is what I did like, is that James DeGale didn't stay up on the ropes that much. He did, he was on the ropes at times, but he didn't do like he did with like Porky Medina and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He, like that fight he had with Porky Medina, he wasn't on the ropes that much like that, or what he's done in the past. So he did a good job. And I think maybe it's because maybe Badou Jack is not that fast on his feet or whatever like that, and Badou Jack was probably like pacing himself. But yeah, because when James DeGale was on the road, Badou Jack was he was hammering away at that body, man. He was hammering away at that body, bro. It could have easily been Badou Jack's win right there. But I think that early knockdown and the fact that a lot of people saying he's a slow starter and stuff like that hurt him. I think that knockdown hurt him because, and then you gotta think about James DeGale. He's a flashy guy. He makes some of that stuff look effortless, and Badou Jack wasn't landing everything. You know what I'm saying? James DeGale's a pretty much a slick fighter himself, and those uppercuts from way out look good. Them uppercuts, some judges can see. Like, you can see those uppercuts. It ain't like he's bodying the dude and he's like slipping it in, and he's in like the Philly shell like Floyd. You can barely see that he landed a clean uppercut or something to the body. James DeGale be doing it from arms lift away, landing those uppercuts and stuff like that, and those looping punches. Those punches you can see, So judges ain't got no problem seeing him, and then every time he did land an uppercut